I'm actually going to start this video with the end. I've actually already shot the whole video, but I know people are busy, and so if you want to just watch the first minute of the video and then peace out, no hard feelings. I do in the video actually swap out the fire control unit and show you how that's done, so it might be interesting. But starting with the end, so I've got the Mirzon grip on here now. And a couple of the things that I like about it are these rubberized panels that you can see here. Hopefully it'll focus. I like these rubberized panels. The beaver tail actually comes quite a bit more extended than the factory grip, even compared to the Legion. And it curls down a little bit at the end, which fits my hand really, really nicely. The fit and finish was good. It installed the fire control unit installed just perfectly. I have to imagine that SIG must have shared some information with Mirzon because it was like fit just as well as the original fire control unit, and I'd never swapped one out before. So anyway, hopefully that's a quick summary. I do recommend this if you are looking for an enhanced grip module that is both nice looking and, functional and all of that. All right, on to the main video. Hi, this is Mitch Lum, and this is my review of the Mirzon SIG 320 grip module. Before I get into the actual review, I wanted to talk a little bit about the SIG P320. I think most people know it, but I just have to swoon a little bit. So always make sure your firearms are unloaded before you work on them or do a video. This is a SIG 320 Legion bottom end and an RX top end. What I love about the 320 platform is their modularity. I think that's really genius of them. So I can run my RX top end on the nice heavy Legion bottom end, and similarly, I can run the really nice Legion top end on my RX bottom end. And this pistol is the one that I'm gonna try the Mirzon grip on. I've never installed a grip module, so we'll see how easy or hard that is. And the other thing that I think is really, really genius about this platform that SIG did was this licensing or allowing of third-party grip modules. So Mirzon makes them, Wilson Combat has them, Grey Guns has them. I think that part, this modularizing really probably deserves like a Harvard business school case study, because I think it really has taken the 320 platform to the next level in terms of enthusiasm from shooters and customization ability. So without further ado, we'll get into the grip module swap out. So I've never swapped out a grip, much less swapped out a grip with a camera in front of me. Here's the Mirzon grip module. This is my RX with the Legion top end. One thing I'm noticing right away is this is one of the Legion mags. One thing I'm noticing right away is the mag fits. Right here on the RX, there's this piece here that blocks a Legion mag from actually fitting in it. So that was actually a disappointment when I got the Legion, that the mags didn't fully interchange between the two guns, or between the two grip modules. So already that's a pro of the Mirzon grip, is, interchangeability with the Legion mags. Okay, we'll get started here. Take the top end off. I understand I just need to push this piece out and then lift the fire control unit out. It should come out as an entire module. And then, so that came out pretty easy. So now I just have the plain RX grip module. I now have the fire control unit. Looks like this needs to come back just a hair. Gonna pause the video right now to go get a rubber mallet and tap this backwards. So I got my little rubber and plastic mallet. What I did was I tapped it to the rear so that these ears would seat, and I could see straight through that the fire control unit was lined up with the grip. I think I now put this back in, and then we will see if I did everything correctly. Oh, and I need to make sure that when this is oriented, it fits into the channel here. Okay, so now that pressed all the way in, the takedown lever is back in the channel and can move properly. And let's see if I've done everything correct. Not resetting. Well, let's figure out why that is. And I remember when I first swapped it out, my trigger wasn't resetting properly, so... Oh, there we go. Just needed to get it to come home. Alright, so now I've got the Mirzon grip module on my, what used to be my 320 RX bottom end. And it's got a Legion top end, so now this is not anywhere near actually a 320 RX. I guess it's more like something else with a Legion top end. In the hand it feels good. The grip feels much more secure. This rail is shorter than the stock rail. So from a looks perspective, you know, the Legion top end extends quite a bit. But the nice thing with this grip module is I believe it's the compact size. So it will work with all 320s, even the compact ones. Overall so far, just in dry firing it and feeling it, I like it. And then we'll head out to the range and shoot it and test it out. So in the first section, I talked about how I was enamored with the modularity of the 320 and the fire control unit being able to swap out. But I had never actually swapped one out. Now I have. Here's my old grip module, the original from the 320 RX. And here is the Mirzon grip module on the Legion top end. It was really easy to swap out, actually. I know there are some gotchas, but it was actually pretty straightforward. You know, I did struggle just putting the slide back on and needing to lock it back and slam it forward just to make sure everything's seated and was reset. That's user error on my part, and I've actually run into that before. But overall, so far, just in feeling the grip, I really like how it feels. It is a compact, so it doesn't have the little extra the little extra thing down here that my original SIG grip module has, this thing here. But the pro of that, which I'm super thrilled about, as I mentioned in the video, when I was swapping out, is that my Legion mag now fits in here. So just a quick recap of a couple of points. This Mirzon grip module was super easy to install. The fit was great. So that was really nice. These rubberized inserts seem like they're gonna provide great grip. The beaver tail feels a little bit nicer. It feels like it's a slightly different shape than the original, and fits the Legion mags. So if you have multiple 320s, now there's you know, a path to more interchangeability between the mags. So overall, I'm very happy. I'm going to do another video later where I take this out to the range and shoot it and give some impressions, but just, you know, on the bench and in dry fire and holding it, I'm pretty happy with this. It seems like it's a really nice piece of equipment. Rainier Arms did send this to me to review, so I didn't pay for it, full disclosure. They do have these on introductory pricing for 99 bucks. It seems like it would be a really good value, especially, you know, if you're already at a pretty high level, a decent level of proficiency with handgun, and you're looking to just dial in that last little bit. Honestly, and you know, I think Ari and John would agree with me on this, but if the 320 was your first handgun, or your level of shooting isn't super high, this $99 for a Mirzon grip is not going to make you a better shooter. If you're in that category, I would actually encourage you to spend a little bit more of your budget and your time on training first, and then also ammo. But once you've got that level of proficiency and you want to take your 320 to the next level, I think this Mirzon grip is great. But I always believe in training over equipment first, and then equipment to dial in and refine. So hopefully this review was interesting, and again, I'll see you guys out at the range in my next video about this grip. Thanks so much.